So students, this is the second part of our chapter, the Tiger King. So come to the first paragraph of this second part. Crown Prince Jung Jung Bahadur grew taller and stronger day by day. No other miracle marked his childhood days apart from the event already described. The boy drank the milk of an English cow, was brought up by an English nanny, tutored in English by an Englishman, saw nothing but English films, exactly as the crown princes of all the other states, Indian states did. When he came of age at 20, the state which had been with the court of arts until then came into his hands. So, in this paragraph, the writer is describing that this Tiger King was brought up in a very good manner, in a totally English manner, and at the age of 20 he became king. And slowly the prediction came to the Maharaja's ears. So he know all the events which was happened at his childhood when he was an infant baby. So now, so the Tiger King was very aware about the tigers. But everyone in the kingdom remembered the astrologer's prediction. Many continued to discuss the matter. Slowly it came to the Maharaja's ears. So by this manner, when everybody is discussing about is the manner of his death, then he also know that incident. तो बच्चों हमने देखा कि टाइगर किंग का जो पालन पोषण होता है वो बिल्कुल एक अंग्रेज़ बच्चों की तरह होता है. वो इंग्लिश फिल्म्स देखता है, इंग्लिश टीचर्स से पढ़ता है और सब कुछ उसका जो ब्रॉटअप होता है, जो पालन पोषण होता है वो बहुत अच्छे तरीके से होता है. लेकिन जब वो 20 साल का होता है तो वो राजा बनता है और धीरे धीरे लोगों के कानाफूसी की वजह से, लोगों के बातें करने की वजह से उस तक ये बात पहुंच जाती है कि बचपन में उसके साथ एक इंसिडेंट हुआ था जिसमें ये बताया गया था कि उसकी मौत टाइगर से होगी. ओके. देयर वर अनन्यूमरेबल फॉरेस्ट इन द प्रतिबंधपुरम स्टेट. दे हैड टाइगर्स in them. The Maharaja knew the old saying, you may kill even a cow in self-defense. There would certainly be no objection to killing tigers in self-defense. The Maharaja started out on the tiger hunt. The Maharaja was thrilled beyond measure when he killed his first tiger. He sent for the state astrologer and showed him the dead beast. So students, what I am saying that the Tiger King. The Maharaja started hunting the tiger in self-defense because he is saying that you may even kill a cow also for your self-defense. So when he killed the first tiger, he felt very excitement and he sent the dead body of this tiger to the astrologer. So what happened that? Then continue. So when he met the astrologer, what do you say? He demanded. Your Majesty, you may kill 99 tigers in exactly the same manner. But the astrologer drawled, but what? Speak without fear. But you must be very careful with the 100 tiger. Then the king speak, what if the 100 tiger were also killed? Then the astrologer said, then I will tear up all my books on astrology, set fire to them, and I shall cut off my tuft, crop my hair short, and become an insurance agent. The astrologer finished of an incoherent quote. So when they met, the astrologer told to the king that you may kill 99 tiger in a very easy manner, but the 100th number tiger is the reason of your death. तो बच्चों हमने देखा कि जब महाराजा को पता चलता है कि टाइगर उसकी मौत की वजह है तो वो उसको शिकार करने के लिए जाता है और वो एक टाइगर को मार के उस एस्ट्रोलॉजर के पास लाता है और उसे ये बोलता है कि बताओ ये देखो मैंने टाइगर को मार दिया और तुमने कहा था टाइगर मुझे मार देगा. तो वो उससे ये बोलता है कि आप ऐसे 99 टाइगर्स को मार सकते हैं लेकिन जो 100 नंबर का टाइगर होगा वो आपकी मौत का कारण बनेगा और ऐसा नहीं हुआ तो मैं अपनी चोटी कटवा लूँगा और एक इंश्योरेंस एजेंट बन जाऊँगा. ये बात उसने बहुत ही संक्षिप्त और एक अच्छी तरीके से कही. इस तरीके से हमने देखा कि राजा अब अपने दूसरे एम्बिशन के लिए निकलेगा क्या कि उसे 99 टाइगर्स को और मारना है. सो कम टू द थर्ड पार्ट. From that day onwards, it was a celebration time for all the tigers inhabiting Pratibandpuram. The state banned tigers hunting by anyone except the Maharaja. A proclamation was issued to the effect that if anyone dared to fling so much as a stone as a tiger, all his wealth and property would be confiscated. So students, it was a celebrating time. Why celebrating time? Because the king banned the hunting of tiger, and the proclamation, a declaration issued that if anybody found in the case of hunting the tiger, his property would be confiscated. Means अगर कोई व्यक्ति टाइगर को पत्थर फेंकता हुआ पाया गया या उसका शिकार किया तो उस व्यक्ति की सारी संपत्ति जब्त कर ली जाएगी. उसने ऐसा इसलिए किया क्योंकि जितने भी टाइगर्स थे उनको महाराजा खुद मारना चाहता था ताकि वो कंफर्म हो सके कि उसने पूरे 100 टाइगर्स को मार दिया है. ओके, नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ. The Maharaja vowed he would attend all the matters only after killing the tigers, 100 tigers. Initially, the king seemed well set to realize his ambition, not that he faced any dangers. There were many times when the bullet missed its mark. The tiger leapt upon him and he fought the best with his bare hands. Each time it was the Maharaja who won. So, students, many times the tiger king found very difficulty. Sometimes the bullet missed its mark, and with the bare hand he fought with the tiger, and every time the tiger king won. ओके, तो हमने देखा कि हर बार टाइगर किंग जीत जाता था. कई बार ऐसा भी होता था कि उसका निशाना चूक जाता था, वो टाइगर को नहीं मार पाता था और वो निहत्ते ही बिना किसी हथियार के टाइगर से लड़ता था और हर बार राजा की जीत हो जाती थी. ओके, नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ. एट अनदर टाइम ही वॉज इन डेंजर ऑफ लूजिंग हिज थ्रोन. अ हाई ranking British officer visited Pratibandpuram. He was very fond of hunting tigers and fonder of being photographed with the tigers he had shot. As usual, he wished to hunt tigers in Pratibandpuram, but the Maharaja was firm in his resolve. He refused permission. I can organize any other hunt. You may go on boar hunt. You may conduct a mouse hunt. We are ready for a mosquito hunt, but tiger hunt, that's impossible. So there is another incident. In that incident, he was in the danger of losing his throne. Why? Because a British officer came into his kingdom and he had a strange habit of photography with the tigers. But this time the king refused his proposal of hunting the tiger. In this way, he is taking the risk of losing his throne. But by some way, he had managed this problem also. तो स्टूडेंट्स, हमने देखा कि इस बार उसका सिंहासन, उसका राज्य खतरे में आ चुका था क्योंकि एक बड़ा ऑफिसर, ब्रिटिश ऑफिसर इस राज्य में आया और उसने परमिशन मांगी शिकार की. पर राजा ने उसे ये कहते हुए मना कर दिया कि मैं आपको दूसरे शिकार की मैनेज करा सकता हूँ. आप चाहें तो सुअर का शिकार कर सकते हैं, आप चाहें तो मॉस्किटो का भी शिकार कर सकते हैं, लेकिन टाइगर का शिकार करना दैट इम्पॉसिबल. लेकिन उसने यहाँ पर एक बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम को इनवाइट कर लिया था क्योंकि एक ब्रिटिश ऑफिसर को नाराज़ करना इट मीन्स आप अपने राज्य को, अपने स्टेट को खतरे में डाल रहे हैं. लेकिन उसने इस प्रॉब्लम को भी ओवरकम कर लिया. कैसे किया देखते हैं. The British officer secretary sent word to the Maharajas through the Diwan that the Durai himself did not have to kill the tiger. The Maharaja could do the actual killing. What was the important to the Durai was the photograph of himself, the gun, and standing over the tiger carcass. But the Maharaja would not agree even to this proposal. If he relented now, what would he do if other Britishers turned up for tiger hunts? Because he prevented a British officer from fulfilling his desire, the Maharaja stood in danger of losing his kingdom itself. So students, now Tiger King is very serious about this matter because British officers came into his kingdom and he refuses for hunting the tigers. So how he managed? The Maharaja and the Diwan held deliberations over this issue. As a result, a telegram was dispatched from famous British company of jewelers in Calcutta. Sent samples of expensive diamond rings of different designs. Some 50 rings arrived The Maharaja sent the whole lot to the British officers, good lady. The king and the minister expected the Duraisani to choose 1 or 2 rings and send the rest back. Within no time at all, Duraisani sent a reply, thank you very much for your gifts. Okay, so in 2 days a bill of 3 lakh of rupees came from the British jewelers. The Maharaja was happy now that though he had lost 3 lakh of rupees, but he had managed to retain his kingdom. So students, by giving the one precious diamond ring cost of 3 lakh rupees, he had managed to retain his kingdom. तो स्टूडेंट्स, हमने देखा कि जब राजा उस ब्रिटिश ऑफिसर को मना कर देता है तो वो उसके वाइफ को इम्प्रेस करने के लिए, उसे मनाने के लिए एक डायमंड रिंग देता जो उस समय 3 लाख रुपए की थी, और इस तरीके से वो उस ब्रिटिश ऑफिसर को खुश कर देता है और अपने राज्य को बचा लेता है.